Hello everyone, welcome to the 72nd Street 1, 2, and 3 Summit. I am of course doing the briefing at my usual spot here in Kew Gardens to talk to you about what's going to take place in this video. So besides going to the 1, 2, and 3 station along 72nd Street and Broadway in Manhattan, I will be doing two things for you all in the video. Some area attractions. Now, even though it's by Lincoln Center 1 train station will have its own separate summit at another time. Today, we are only focusing on 72nd Street. So, first today, we are going to see the brand new Sesame Street sign pointed by Mayor de Blasio 2 weeks ago at Broadway and West 63rd Street, which officially is now known as Sesame Street because Sesame Workshop, the people who produce Sesame Street on HBO and PBS, are that's where they work. So they deserve it. 50 years officially on November 10th, which is 2 days after my birthday. So happy early birthday to Sesame Street, I guess. But we will be taking a look at that. We'll also be going to take a look at Channel 7's building on Columbus Avenue and West 66th Street. So it's going to be a fun video, I think. I've been looking forward to this. I honestly think, like, compared to how fun it was in Babylon last week out there in Suffolk, I'm really excited for today. I really think good things are going to happen today while I'm in Manhattan. So that being all said, very quickly, let's talk about the weather. The weather is going to hold up for our summit, thankfully. The rain will not be coming until later this afternoon. I am filming right now after 11 o'clock in the morning on the 14th. So it's going to be in the 50s. The wind is dying down. That's very good. Even though I'm in my winter coat today. Not really supposed to be wearing this, but I'm actually welcoming it because of all the humid summers we get in New York. I'm actually happy it's pretty cold today. Don't act swap. But that being all said, I'm going to get on the subway. My plan is I'm actually going to go to Columbus Circle first because that's the only public restroom that's available in the area before I start walking along Broadway. I'm going to take the E, then I'm going to take the B to the D to Columbus Circle, 59th Street, and then I'm going to walk up to Broadway and 63rd for our first part of the video today. So that being all said, stay tuned for more. Our next segment will be in Manhattan. Pigeons flying. That's why I flinched there. So, stay tuned for more. Alright, here is the elevator at 59th Street, Columbus Circle. We are in the mall. So we're going to go to G as an example. This will be a little bit of a quick ride. So, a huge elevator. I mean, this is spacious. I don't see any cameras in here, but I love this floor. Look at this floor. This floor is amazing. And I don't know the company who makes this elevator, but they got a lot of them in this building. You have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 elevators in this building. I know it's a quick segment before we get to Sesame Street, but the Columbus Circle, I might as well want to show you the elevators. So once again, quick little elevator ride here at the shops at Columbus Circle. Alright everyone, a little bit of clear light, but I got it. We're now at Sesame Street. We're now here on Sesame Street, officially West 63rd and Broadway, here in Midtown by Lincoln Center. So I can tell you officially how to get to Sesame Street. So you can take the A, B, C, D, or 1 line to Columbus Circle, walk north on Broadway, and that's how you can get to Sesame Street. Very historic. It's my first time ever coming to Sesame Street. I never thought that I would actually be on Sesame Street, but here we are. And unfortunately, Cookie Monster, I have bad news. There's no bakery around here. And I agree with him. If they're going to make Sesame Street, there shouldn't be a Starbucks or a Dwayne Reed here. I'm sorry to say that. There's too many Starbucks in the city. Why do you need Starbucks? That could easily be a bakery. could easily be a bakery. I think we're coming up now to a park up ahead by Lincoln Center, which we'll do Lincoln Center another time. We're not going to do it today for time constraints, because I hopefully can make the 211 eastbound to Long Beach and Penn later on when I take the 3 at 72nd. But we're now at, if I am correct, this is Dante Park. Okay, we're now at Dante Park. So Sesame Street does have something else to offer, I guess. It's pretty good. Now, if you're curious, Sesame Street is now down there. So that's where they put the sign up. And if I am correct, I think I'm about 99% certain where Mayor de Blasio was. Oh, look, Lincoln Center. Look at that. So look at that. We get Lincoln Center done right now. This is kind of cool. I like this. Movado clocks. So I wonder who the statue is of. Let's find out. Guess they're not going to tell us, but Birds on Broadway. This is kind of cute. I find it very adorable. I said, here's Lincoln Center. They have environmental protection here. This is Columbus Avenue, so I have to get over to Columbus for our next part of the video. I am now going to be making my way for the taping of the 12 o'clock news. They are live right now on Channel 7, so I'm on my way to actually right now to go watch the 12 o'clock news, because right now it is 12:10. So there's a possibility I could see Amy Freeze do the weather forecast now, because she does the weekdays now. I'm going to wait to push the button. Wait. So if you go this way, you can actually get on Columbus Avenue right now. Versus going that way, that's Broadway. I know this area very well. And look at that. 66th Street's right there. Again, we'll do a separate video for that station for another time. I'm always willing to come back in this area. Like I said, I'm such a big fan of Channel 7 News that, I was tempted to come out here. And now I'm going to walk my way over to 66th Street, where Channel 7 Studios are. So I'm going to put the camera down for a while. I'll take it out when they're in a commercial break and I can film. I know when the commercial break will be coming up. So yeah, I'm on my way to WABC TV Studios right now for the 12 o'clock taping, so stay tuned for more. Alrighty everyone, we're now at Channel 7 Studios, WABC TV Studios, here at Peter Jennings Way officially. So that's interesting, they renamed the street after Peter Jennings. I think he deserved it. Peter was a very nice man when he did the news, and he's a very big part of my childhood. But we're at West 66 in Columbus, and if you go this way, you can actually go to Broadway. So I will be walking down that way very shortly. So right here, another monitor. And you try to put it close to the window. Trying to get a view of it. There's David Navarro and Sandra Bookman. We'll get a better view of them in just a second. But here's a closer view of them. Yep. And look, folks, there's Jeff Smith. Look, folks, an exclusive. This is the first to seeing this. This is live TV in person. I can actually see Jeff. Oh, I think Jeff just took a selfie with Sandra and David. So that's pretty cool. I think this is a better view, so I'll go over there to watch Jeff do the weather forecast later on. But we'll get one more view of the Channel 7 Studios. For a second there, I thought I saw Lee Goldberg. Look, they're all getting ready. There's Jeff, there's David, and I can't get Sandra because I guess the lighting isn't that good, but One more thing, they have a link over here, and there's a Disney store right on top of the 66th Street Lincoln Center Station. But again, I'm going to 72nd Street for our summit today. And also mention that right here, they also film Live with Ryan Seacrest and Kelly Ripa. And they also film, what else they film here, right? The View. They film The View here. So I'm going to get going. Our next segment will be at the 72nd Street Station because right now they're about to go back on the air. I want to watch the broadcast live, so stay tuned for more. Our next segment will be at 72nd Street and Broadway along the 1, 2, and 3 line. Since I had some extra time, I wanted to come over here to West 72nd by Central Park West. Because unfortunately this is a very sad place in the city of New York because we are at an infamous building known as the Dakota. Now, I have a friend who's a Beatles fan and I know he's been here many times. He's gone to the Strawberry Day Festival. They have a festival right here every year on December 8th to honor John Lennon, and I have a friend of mine who is addicted with the Beatles, but the only Beatles I have is the 1 CD. Well, that's all right. I think I have a Beatles vinyl in my house somewhere. I just don't remember where I put it at the moment. But anyhow, tragically, almost 40 years ago, on December 8th, 1980, one of the original Beatles, John Lennon, was shot by someone. I'm not going to say who it was, because it just makes it even more upsetting, but this is a sacred place, and as you see here, we're going to zoom in. There's a security guard right now. And very quickly, here comes the M72 right now. The crosstown bus. Now, since they closed the traffic off to motorists, let's see where it's going. I'm kind of curious now. Let's see. I know where it's going. It's going to Yorkville Hospital, and it's a very nice building. I gotta say, I know they're about 2 blocks away from where we need to be for our summit, but I was like, you know what? I'm here in the area, might as well, and you know, we can always do this station another time if I ever come back to Central Park, that is. But yeah, here's the entrance to 72nd and Central Park West. And here's one more view of the Dakota right here. Once again, a beautiful building. It was constructed a long time ago in the 19th century. Became very popular in the mid to late 20th century. As I said, John Lennon lived here until his infamous death back in 1980. And there's tourists who come here. And they come here because it's a sacred spot for every Beatles fan around the world, because they know this is where the unfortunate death of John Lennon took place back in 1980. And unfortunately, next year will make 40 officially, but this is a nice place to come take a look or just drive by, because me and my dad, we've actually driven by here a couple times, because this is where we actually used to get parking and get a taxi to go downtown when we go to the auto show. So we used to find parking. The furthest we actually got parking was, I believe, by 89th Street. We still got a cab on Broadway, but it didn't matter then. But what's shocking is this area has changed. I can't even figure out where the movie theater is now. There used to be an AMC on, where was it? Right. Amsterdam. It was by Amsterdam. I don't remember at the moment, or by Broadway. But there was a movie theater, and McDonald's changed their look. McDonald's used to be dilapidated McDonald's. They actually renovated it. Yeah, so I just wanted to show that all to you and get it over with. Sounds rude. I mean, for John Lennon, of course, I would do it. And I'll mention a quick story. My dad was a taxi driver before he became a limo driver, and John Lennon was actually one of his passengers. True story. My dad was actually blasting, and you're gonna laugh at this, because I literally, ironically, the same song my dad had on the radio this morning when he was dropping me off to get the bus this morning was Dance, 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 Yausha, Yausha, Yausha by Chic. I'm not gonna sing it because, you know, it'll get copyright, but my dad was blasting that song, right? And John Lennon was literally saying, "Oh, disco's dead, I hate disco." It's a true story. My dad actually told me this. It was actually Dance, Dance, Dance by Chic. I'm not joking. That was actually the song. Yeah, so I'm walking on 72nd right now to get back to our original summit along the 1, 2, and 3 line on the Broadway line, because right now it is 12:57, and I'm going to try to see if I can get on the train by around 1:30. That's my goal right now. If I can get on the 2 to 3 by 1:30, that would be great, because then I can only go to Times Square and then Penn to get my train, which again, the 211 Express to Jamaica, which is the Long Beach train, which if I don't get that train, then I gotta wait for 256, which I'm not in any mood to do. I better hurry up. The light is changing, the light's changing, I better hurry up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, got it. I also mentioned there's a lot of dogs in this area. A lot of cute dogs. I'll mention that right now. Here's a nice little lab right here. Hello. That bee got FaceTime just now. And also mentioned on my Periscope this morning, when I was on my way to Sesame Street, I actually had somebody photobomb me. Forget who the group was at the moment, but she's watching this video. Thanks, I guess. Should have told her my name, but remember, I'm only the 3rd most popular YouTuber on this platform, next to MTA Prodigy, which I'll bring him up. Very respectable YouTuber, very respectable. I like him, and he deserves all of our respect. John is still #1, Pine Power LI, but I don't know. Will he ever be dethroned? That's a good question. It's possible. PewDiePie was dethroned. Anything's possible on YouTube. I'll mention that. So I'm going to put the camera down for a second. And I have my charger out. I'm charging the camera right now with my portable pack. So next up, we will now officially start the 72nd Street Summit along the Broadway line with the numbers 1, 2, and 3. Alright everyone, welcome to the official start of the 72nd Street Summit along the Broadway line. As I said earlier, I will be taking the express train, the 2, the 3, to head over to Penn Station to get my 211 eastbound express train to Jamaica, and to meet up with the Q30, Q31 on Archer Avenue to get it home. So, swipe my Metro card, and we are in. So we'll do the Uptown platform. We'll do Uptown right now. So we'll go down to the Uptown platform, and already I am feeling very nervous about going down these steps. If I am correct, I believe there is no ADA accessibility here, so we gotta be very careful, because these steps are very steep. I'm gonna try to hurry up. Thought the camera went out like that for a second. And we'll do a rail fanning. So here's 2 train right now. Alright, so the next stop will be in the 80s. So let's try to get the camera back to charge. Wait for the train to go by. Alright, so once again, we are now on the Uptown platform. That was a 2 train that just left a second ago. the next uptown train. Oh.
Trains are not stopping at 168th Street in either direction because of the elevator replacement. For service to 168th Street, use the A or C train, or transfer at 157th Street. There is an uptown
perfect.
train to Northern Park.
Well, we'll do that summit next year when the one reopens. Already I am noticing trash. Ah, here comes the 2 train right now. So this is a very busy station. Got to admit that. So here comes the 1 train. Here we go. Lead car was 2276. Once again, lead car 2276. Oh, so the 120 Express today. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, look at all this trash here. I'll mention at Kew Gardens Union Turnpike, there was a lot of trash. There was. So obviously, I'll wait for the next train, or whatever the train I get, because again, right now it's only 1:05, and literally my train to, you know what? I'll just unplug it. I'll unplug the pack. Here's more countdown clocks. So, our answer is, has the rodent side been baited? Let's find out. Yes, there is. Baited. And there we go, the 3 train. So again, it's a very busy station. Meanwhile, there is a positive. I like this tile work. It looks like it was redone. But look, there's water all over the local track right now. That's very disgusting. How do you have all this water on the track? It's coming from the ceiling. So we'll wait for this to go. We have an uptown train going to 148 right now. Ooh. Okay, I don't know what that is. Oh, folks, this is interesting. The 3 train just pulled in very slowly. So I don't know what's up with that. There's a 1 train right now on that platform, which is the local, the downtown. And then you have the 3 train on that platform. Ooh. Track work. 3 will not run to 148th Street. You have to take the 2 to 135th Street for M7, M102, or free shuttle buses. We'll continue on with our summit. Here we go, 3 train right here. So, I don't know what's up. Why is the 1 being held up right now? The 1 train's being held up. The 3 just left on that platform. And the 1... Okay, looks like they're turning on the power for that train. The lights are on, but... That's very odd. I don't know what's up. I really don't know what's up. I mean, these people have been waiting now for about 2 minutes to get downtown and local. And... Okay, looks like they are about to close the doors, so that's pretty good. It's pretty good. So we'll wait and see when they're going to close the doors. I don't know what's up. I mean, that train should have left, but it's still standing there, so I don't know what's up with that. I mean, I don't want to know what's up. Maybe there's a customer confrontation with someone. I don't know. Let's hope not. We got graffiti. What else is new? And more graffiti on the subway map. So, pretty much my journey is easy when I take the express train to 34th Street Penn to get the Long Island Railroad later on. So again, I don't know what's up. That train's still there. That train is still there. Now, the good news is we have just found a help point. We have just found a help point. Okay, good. They're about to close the door. I just heard the conductor say, stand clear of the closing door. So, let's see. And there it goes. So very quickly, let's show you the blue light down there. Yep, that's the help point. So we'll continue on with our summit.
If your stop is in, transfer at 242nd Street at Portland Park to a Manhattan one train.
Here's another help point, so that's good news. So we have 2 working help points at least.
There is an Uptown 2, train 2. There is an Uptown 2, train 2. Wakefield to 21st Street.
I don't know if that's correct. The next Uptown train, oh, here's the next Uptown train, 5 minutes, because I'm like, wait a minute. There's supposed to be a reasonable limit. The trains come here every 5 to 10 minutes, so should be the rule. I guess not. And it's a very small platform, I'll admit that. Very small. Very small. So good, there is ADA here. There is ADA at the station, so that's pretty good. That is excellent. But they do have an elevator. Just trying to get the elevator going up. Alrighty. No one's in here, so that's good. Wait for the door to close. Alrighty, here we go. So here is a camera. Very good. Very good they have the camera in here. And oh, 2 cameras, so that's good, because when I was at Atlantic Avenue in Barclays, I only saw 1 camera. So I don't know what's up with that. I think we'll go downstairs. We'll go downstairs. There is a local train right now. So I don't know what's up with the local trains. I literally just saw 2 local trains being held up here. So I don't know what's up. I just saw 2 local trains being held up at the moment. So, I said, I think we'll wait for the train. I don't know when my express is coming. If it doesn't express, I'll just get on board. Alright, so there's an Uptown going to Van Cortlandt shortly. Let's go find that performer. So there he is. I'm alright. Keep playing.
Better be alright now. Alright, you alright? Good. All good?
Yeah, we're all good.
What?
First time I've ever gotten that on a Subway performance video.
Guess what?
2 weeks ago, we got a nice performance on the E train, and it was beautiful. It was what was it? Right, 2 hip hop guys. They were awesome. There was a dramatic ending to it, but I got demonetized. I shouldn't get demonetized. If I get demonetized, it's not the end of the world. So anyhow, okay, I don't know what's up. They're saying there's another local train. Oh, we have a hat on the track. All right, so There's an express train coming. Let's try to get the lead car. Lead car is 1571. 1571 our lead car. So I think I'm going to get going. Honestly, I really don't want to spend that much time over here. So I'm just going to get on board. Gonna get on board right now. So next stop will be 42nd Times Square. So we'll wait for the doors to close and we'll wrap this up in just a second. Hopefully the doors are closing. Hopefully. Here. All right. So interesting. We didn't do that much at the subway station, but again, it's a small platform. They make me really nervous. I mean, it was the same thing at Fulton Street. And I noticed a lot of these platforms along the Broadway line, they can get pretty packed. So, that being all said, the Sesame Street music should be playing right now. Hopefully I'll be dubbing it in the editor when I get home. So, very quickly, I will be making the announcements on what letters and numbers were brought to you today by in just a second. So, that being all said, thank you all very much for watching. Once again, next week we will be going to Long Beach, and then wrap up May, we will be doing Huntington and along the Long Island Railroad. So 2 Long Island Railroad stations we'll be doing the rest of this month, and then June agenda, that should be on June 3rd. So that being all said, thank you all for watching, and until the next one, please take care.
This episode was brought to you by the letters E and B and by the number 3.